Isukukit Hesquext. I am James Steele Jr., Chairman of the Confederated Salish and Kootenay tribes of the Flathead Nation in western Montana in the United States. And I want to welcome you to the World Heritage Committee meeting. And I want to talk about the importance of, particularly of the East Kootenays of British Columbia, the Flathead River drainage that starts in the British Columbia area, the eastern part of British Columbia, Canada, and also a little bit about Glacier National Park and Waterton Peace Park, and also a proposal in the East Kootenays to add some more to the Waterton Peace Park area. Flathead Lake is divided by the reservation boundary. Nearly half of the Flathead Lake is on the reservation of the Confederated Salish Kootenay tribes. On the south half of Flathead Lake, we co-manage the lake with the state of Montana, and I know from our perspective we've been aggressively and proactively attacking the issues that would try to pollute or bring a negative impact on the Flathead River drainage, and particularly Flathead Lake. Now, the Flathead River system up in Canada, we've been concerned that there's potential coal bed methane development, potential other mining development that would impact the main stem of the Flathead River and then into the United States and into the Flathead Lake that is on our reservation. The area is a traditional area for us as tribes. These are areas where we've lived and gathered food and clothing from these areas, fishing, hunting, those kind of things. And a very important area for cultural and religious reasons. And in that respect, working with all of our partners and with you folks, maybe we can bring more attention to this area to get it protected. Not just, it's important for us, for our tribes, but I think it's also important for us as a greater society for North America. This is in the heart of the crown of the continent. We hear that term used a lot. And I think it's a very important piece. This is one of the areas that has the most vibrant and diverse ecological and animal and wildlife in the United States, in US, Canada, and North America. And I think, we need to really keep an eye on and protect it. I know we have expressed our concern with that development, those developments in the East Kootenays of Canada. And our concern there is that any of the impacts on the Flathead drainage will definitely go downstream, and we're downstream on the Flathead drainage. Of course, goes into Flathead River and Flathead Lake. And so the impacts upon our efforts, literally millions of dollars that have been spent to improve the water quality of Flathead River, Flathead Lake, and the fisheries, the native fisheries of Flathead Lake in particular, is at jeopardy, is at risk. And so, we understand that this is a north of the border issue, a Canadian issue, but as a tribe that straddles both sides of the border with the traditional cultural area, that is an important concern for us, and it comes down through our traditional territory from Canada into the United States. So we'd encourage your support in protecting these areas, and particularly for Aboriginal people, to pay attention to some of these important areas for our concerns, because oftentimes a native concern, Aboriginal concern, it overlaps with the concern of the greater populace of the world and of North America in particular. And so, as a sovereign nation in the United States, with a treaty with the United States, that we have the sovereign right to pay attention to our Aboriginal areas and to our homeland, and this is our homeland. And so we've signed an agreement with the United States of America that established our homeland here, and we don't have another homeland. This is it. And so as part of that, we are concerned with the water quality and the impacts of the mining developments in eastern British Columbia, and so we'd appreciate your attention to that. As we say in Salish, Lemlemsh and Kootenay, Husut Kootenay, thank you.